kind of dark in here yet. Just used our green chute to get a little bit closer to the wall. 30-foot drag. How about this angle? Get a little pile. Keep it coming. All right, we'll just go ahead and move over now.
You do that.
Keep it coming, Dad. Keep it coming. Hey, good morning, everybody. Thanks for tuning in to Concrete with the Hosses. It was a little bit dark this morning. It's a really rainy morning. We're pouring this garage, 32 by 30. We poured the back truck. Number 2 truck is not here, and I am looking for him. Boy, I hope he gets here soon. So we'll keep you posted on this, get some footage of it. It's actually nice and warm out. It's got to be in the 50s. Just a rainy morning though. So fortunately we're inside once we get done pouring. Okay, last little bit of pouring here. Got a little bit, Jeff. Tom's bringing that over. We'll make a screed. That's our high point between the drains. That's a little bit below the wall height. I'll pull that over and out. Just get our way right to the door. We'll get maybe 2 more wheelbarrows. And we'll hold up there. I'll jump on bull floating. So edge of garage door is set. Edge of garage door. We straight edge straight across there, nice and level. And Tom just rides the straight edge right over that plane, right to the drain. Always pointing that straight edge at the drain. We'll get square there, lose that straight edge, and we'll come straight out with a short board. It looks like we got plenty. We'll get the driver mixing up. We're good, Jeff. Notice how he always keeps that straight edge pointing corner to drain. All right, a little bit of cleanup. A lot of cleanup. Last little bit of bull floating. Always edge a bull float to the drain, never center a bull float to the drain. Slow and flat. Rain's starting to pick up. Alright, one more pass and that's all taken care of. That was 15 yards, 4,000 PSI concrete, limestone aggregate, and fiber mesh. Okay, so an update. Matt's taking care of these sills. Nice big overhang on this garage. Rain's coming straight down, so we don't even need to hang plastic. So we are going to pour one more of these garages right on the other side of Main Street. So we're going to take one of the trucks and half the crew over and go pour that. So we'll just jump back and forth the rest of the day, getting different footage clips of each job. So stay tuned. Okay, so we came over here to number 2 garage. No floor drain, just a 2-inch slope on this floor from back to front. So we come center a wall and pull a string across. The string is nice and tight. We pound a nail in or a pin in and put a nail right at height. If we have any orange paint, we'll paint that. And that is our height. No pulling numbers down during the pour, all ready to go. Another difference, the other garage door sill, no 1.5 inch step down. That just had a tapered. This gets 1.5 inch step down to a slight taper. So 2 different sills, 2 different garages. This is safe, right? No step ladder, couple bales of straw. we're golden. One more nail there. The rain's blowing in this door, so we're gonna get plastic hung before we pour this. We'll just ball it up out of the way. So we just balled the plastic up, propped it up with our 10-foot broom handles. Sneak the mixer chute right in there, pour it, and then we'll just let it down. It can rain all at once. Okay, truck is mixing up. This is 6.5 yards. We have another 6.5 coming right behind them. This garage is a little bit smaller. We left 2 guys on the other floor pouring or finishing the concrete, so we'll go ahead and get this poured. We'll just jump back and forth. Plastic's propped up. I'll just slide this spool out of the way a little bit. Same thing, that chute worked good, so we'll slide it right down that, save about 4 feet of dragging concrete. Looks like we're good to go. I'll probably do most of this one on time lapse. That handle there. All right, we'll just wiggle him in.
Leave it here?
Yeah, if it can stay there, let's leave it there. We're just watching up top, aiming for that chute.
I think he's gonna make it.
A little bit, 2 more feet.
Almost like you knew where you were gonna get to.
All right, Can he get in anymore? Come on in. Looking at that, looking at that. We are good to go. Good driving. All right, we'll get that situated. Okay, that's one truck, 6.5 yards. Jim's bull floating it. Slow and flat. Can't say that enough. Number 2's mixing up. We'll pull him right in here. I'd like to get the back half done first. That's the hardest part. And it is still raining out. Second garage is all poured. Jim's doing the bowl floating. Then we'll move these handles and drop the plastic. Slow and flat. You want to keep the front of that bowl float as low as you can. See how he's picking it up? Lower that down. Lower the better. Okay, a little bit there. Cleaning up. Looking good. Our handles away, unrolled the plastic. Now we're just putting scoops of gravel on it. That works better than blocks or boards. The gravel just holds it in place and it doesn't move the rest of the day. So we just like to pull this out a little bit to give us some room to work under. Just right about there. Okay, concrete's been on the ground maybe 20 minutes, half an hour. Starting to set up a little bit. There's about 1.5% calcium in this. Right now I just use bagged calcium that we put on in the truck on site. As soon as it gets a little bit colder, we'll start putting non-chloride liquid in at the plant, and then maybe add a little bit on site. Scrape everything clean. Can you slide me in a trowel? Just leave it under here. Re-roll. Okay, so that just tightens up a little bit. We'll jump to the next one. Okay, seal is all cleaned up, ready to broom. Probably in about 15 or 20 minutes. Jim's taking care of this side. I'm gonna go ahead and get on first truck back there. Okay, so a lot of guys here. We just spread across the floor. We'll make our way down the floor one time. Should go pretty fast. I try and float these real nice in the beginning. That way it keeps this to a minimum. I like these walls sealed up real nice. There you go. Notice I have my float perpendicular to the wall. You don't want to float it like this, you'll roll that down. So always nose in. Same way when you're troweling. So now when I come back to finish, all we have to do is get within an inch of that. It's all done. Float it nice and flat. Slow and flat. See how it's all on the wrist? I'm leading with the top of my trowel. When you need I guess a little bit low, just take and work a little bit of cream up there, level it up. Take your time during the pour and get this nice. Keeps this to a minimum. So notice nobody's sinking on their knee boards. We're just hovering over the top, not sinking at all. You want the concrete pretty firm. You don't want to get on here and make a mess. You just saw some close-up footage of how to trowel concrete. That was all live footage. I'll bet you it didn't take but 6 or 7 minutes to come down there. So we'll let that set a little bit. If I had to guess, half an hour, 30 minutes, 40 minutes. And not just re-rolling the edge. He's motioning for me to get out of his way. We'll get this broomed, get that finished, and get out of here. All right, the concrete's getting pretty tight, and it is getting windy out. Very little hand floating on the finish, mostly steel troweling. Same way, just spread across the floor, working down evenly. Okay. These guys are making their way off. The 2 floors, 12 o'clock, ready for lunch. Okay, it is barely raining out. We're gonna leave the plastic nailed up for a little while. Everybody's soaking wet and kind of cold, so this is it for today. Tuning in to Concrete with the Hosses. Got a couple more things coming up. Stay tuned. I hope you like it. Have a good day.